Hello, everyone. Good morning. This is Muhammad Jawad Farid from MS Electrical Engineering, Chulalongkorn University, Bangkok, Thailand. Today, the topic which I'm gonna present is color detection. So here is the content of my presentation. It's introduction to Python, introduction to color detection in Visual Studio Code, objectives, implementation, future scope, and in the last conclusion. Let's start from the introduction to Python. Python is a high-level programming language that was first released in 1991 by Guido van Rossum. It is an interpreted language, which means that the code is executed line by line rather than being compiled all at once. Python is known for its readability and ease of use, as well as it has vast library of modules and frameworks that make it a versatile language for a wide range of applications. Furthermore, Python has become a popular language for data analysis, scientific computing, machine learning, and web development, among other fields. Python's syntax is designed to be easy to read and write, which makes it is a great language for beginners to learn programming. It also has a large number of resources available for learning and troubleshooting, including like as official documentation, online courses, and community forums. Furthermore, here is the introduction to color detection using OpenCV. If we talk about OpenCV, then everyone know that OpenCV, open source computer vision library, is an open source library of computer vision and machine learning algorithms. It provides a wide range of functions and tools for image and video processing, including image and video I/O input and output, image filtering, feature detection, object detection, tracking, and more. OpenCV supports various programming languages like as C++, Python, Java, and MATLAB. And it can be used on multiple operating systems such as you see, Windows, Linux, Mac OS, Android, and iOS. Detect colors in image using OpenCV. How to detect image? How to detect color from image using OpenCV? Here is the whole procedure. That is, first of all, load the image. First, you need to load the image into your program using OpenCV. Then you need to convert it into HSV color space. Then define the color range, where you need to define the range of colors you want to detect. This can be done by specifying the lower and upper bounds of the hue, saturation, and value components. Furthermore, you threshold the image, use OpenCV's in range function to threshold the image based on the color range defined in previous step 3. Then, or as an optional, you need to apply morphological operations. Morphological operations such as erosion and dilation can be applied to the threshold image to improve the accuracy of the color detection. Then you need to find contours, use OpenCV's find contours function to find the contours of the objects in the threshold image. Then you need to draw bounding box using OpenCV. Rectangle function is used for draw the bounding boxes. Then you need to display the output, display the original image with the bounding boxes drawn around the detected objects. Objective of color detections project is that identify and extract specific color from an image. It can be useful in a variety of applications such as image processing, computer vision, robotics, and machine learning. Identify the presence of specific colors in an image can help in tasks such as object recognition, tracking, and counting, which are crucial in many real-world applications. Can also be used to extract color-based features, and it can be used for image retrieval, classification, and clustering. It can be used for develop more advanced computer vision algorithms. Here is the implementation of color detection from an image. In this implementation, first of all, you need to import the necessary libraries. And the necessary libraries, including OpenCV, NumPy, and Pandas, to read and manipulate images and CSV files. CSV files is a dataset file which contain a huge number of images and a huge number of text, something like that. Reading the second step is reading the image with OpenCV. Now you need to use the imRead function from OpenCV for read the image. Declaring global variables. The global variables for storing the RGB values and the XY coordinates of the mouse double click as declared. The clicked variable is used to detect if the mouse is clicked or not. Reading CSV file with pandas and giving names to each column. A CSV file containing color names and their corresponding RGB values is read using the pandas library. The columns of the CSV file are assigned name, including color name, X, R, G, and B. I will show you about this the CSV file where I assigned the names in the output of my code, and then function to calculate minimum distance from all colors and get the most matching color. In this step, a function is defined to calculate the minimum distance from all colors in the CSV file and get the most matching color based on the RGB values of the selected color. Then function to get XY coordinates of mouse double click. A function is defined to get the XY coordinates of the mouse double click and store the RGB values of the selected pixel. Then you need to define the function for set mouse callback from OpenCV. Then displaying the image and processing the selected color. In this step, you need to use the while loop to display the image and process the selected color. Once the user double clicks on a pixel in the image, the color is detected and the RGB values are stored. That is also discussed in the step 5, which was calculate the most matching color and the color name. Okay, then you have to create a rectangle and display the text. In this step, a rectangle is created around the selected color and text is displayed on the image with the name of the color and its RGB values. If the color is very light, the text is displayed in black color. And after that, you need to break the loop. And for this, when user hits the escape key from keyboard, the loop will automatically broken. Then destroying all windows. Finally, all windows are destroyed using the destroy all windows function from OpenCV. From previous slide and in current slide, I have shown the code examples, same like as implementation. You can see this one is a starting code for import necessary libraries, reading the image with OpenCV, declaring global variables, and everyone know about the global variables for color detection that is mostly used for RGBs, and then reading CSV file with pandas. Then you need to you need a function which can calculate minimum distance from all colors, and here you can see the function for getting XY coordinate of mouse double click and so on. So here is the output, and in the output you can see when if I click anywhere in the picture, the color name and the values of RGB will shown like this. In the first output image, you can see the color name is dark. The color is dark, and its name is slate gray color name. And then RGB values you can see in both of these outputs. Same like that, you can see furthermore that is two more outputs I have added in my presentation. Uh, in whole or in these outputs, you can notice that every color and its RGB values is different. Not every time is same. And the future scope of the color detection project in Python using OpenCV and machine learning is that one of the possible future scope of the color detection project is to integrate it with a robot or drone to identify and sort objects based on color. The color detection can also be used in traffic signal systems to detect the colors of traffic signals and change them accordingly. It can also be used in security systems where the color detection can identify the colors of clothes of people and help in tracking suspects. According to in future scope, according to second point, we can see in our daily life routine when we travel from one place to another. We saw many signals, traffic signals in our traveling. So we can relate this, and also third one also relate with our daily life because when we go to an official government office, government office or any private office. They have a lot of security system to detect people's and help in tracking the suspects. So that's why. Uh, and then after that, in the end conclusion, the color detection is a useful project that can be used in various fields. In this project, we have learned how to detect the color of a pixel in an image using OpenCV and Python. We have also learned how to calculate the minimum distance from all colors and get the most matching color. This project can be further improved by integrating it with other technologies to achieve more advanced applications. So thank you so much, everyone. Now we will shift. Now we will see the Visual Studio code and run it, and then we see the output. Now we are on our workplace. Here is the code for detection for color detection from an image. As I already said in my presentation, here is some important necessary libraries I have already imported, and then I already set the my picture path to read it with OpenCV. Here is declaring global variables like RGB and clicked files, and with for reading CSV file with pandas and giving names to each column. Here is the my paths of CSV file I already given. Then I create a function to calculate minimum distance from all colors and get the most matching color. And after that, a function to get XY coordinates of mouse double clicks. And in last, I have added in while loop for creating a rectangle to show the selected color and creating text string to display color name, display text, and further I have broke the loop, generate a function for breaking the loop. When user hit the escape key from keyboard, uh, loop will automatically broke. And here is the code for destroy all the window. So now let's run this code and see the output. Yeah, here is the terminal where code is running. And if we face any error, will show in this terminal. Oh, wow, we don't have any error. So now this is the image. If I double click anywhere in the image, you can see the color and RGB values. Let's say if I click here, yeah, you can see the color with RGB values. Furthermore, if I click here, you can see the color and RGB values change from the previous one. Same like if I click here, then this is also the different. And if I click here, that's also the different from previous ones. If I click here, that's also the different from previous alls. And when I press the escape, loop will break. So that's it. This is my project for color detection in Python. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any question, so you can tell in comment session. Thank you so much.